Hey everyone, it's a Crafty Crocheter back for another video. I believe this is episode 53. If you see 52 is missing, that is because it is uploading now as we speak. So I have my co-host, Bubba, over here. He's hopefully going to be helping us through our video. I have a lot of finished objects. I have a couple works in progress. But first, I want to do some admin, I guess. I want to say a huge thank you to my 104 subscribers. Yes, I finally got over 100 subscribers and I couldn't be more happy. You guys make these videos seem worth it. I didn't film this weekend because I was sick. Feeling much better. Have a busy day planned tomorrow. Hopefully. My pap's sick. My Grim still has her cold. I have some admins, I guess. It's not yarn, but it's yarn related. So let's just get right into it, okay? We're gonna start with finished objects because I have quite a bit of them. So my first finished objects, they're a set. And I talked about these in one of my previous videos. They are the spiral washcloths, and I was having an issue of them curling on me. I used a bigger hook and they're not curling that bad. But I have two navy blue. I did use a bigger hook. The pattern called for me to use a G, which is a very, very small hook. But I think I used a J. I have two red, two navy blue, and then I have two brown. These don't look the same size, but they are. So there's all of my washcloths. I'm gonna get these tied up and get them to my mom because she's the one that ordered them for her friend. I'm having an avalanche. Sorry, I just have things like piled over here. One of my other finished objects is a beanie for a kid. This is my little bit of my DNA in it. The gray is pewter and the orange is Red Heart Super Saver, I think pumpkin. So I have that, and it is going to have a matching pair of mittens. I got this far on them. I only need to finish up, do the cuff and do the thumb, and those will be done. I guess that was kind of like a half-finished object. So I have those. I also have a shawl finished, which I think in in episode 52 I did show the shawl. This is the shawl that I like so much, but for this one I used a mandala yarn, which is the color gnome. It didn't turn out very big, but I think I'm just gonna make a couple different sizes, and of course Bubba wants out now that I started this video, so excuse me. And I have another avalanche. So that is my other finished object, and I got something in my eye. I think it's yarn fuzz. The second, or my other, okay, I have a lot of finished objects. So my next object is this. Now, I have it tied together. See my little bow? But I'm going to take it apart because I want to show you what I did. So, I made, at the doctor's office in the hospital, my mom had to get a CAT scan done, so I was busy crocheting. My hair is like all messed up. What in the world? Oh, well, I'm not messing with it. But anyway, I made a baby hat. I don't really think it's a baby hat, but it's a tiny hat. This is in the colorway Holland. It is a Michaels brand. I'm not Charisma. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's in the color Holland. It has white, pink, and green specks in it. I also made a tiny pair of mittens, and I think this is the smallest pair of mittens I've ever made. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen these. But what I did was I opened up the hat, put the mittens inside the hat. Then I took a needle, yarn needle, or tapestry needle, or whatever you use, if I don't lose it myself. Take my ribbon, thread it. See? I tie a knot just so I don't, just a loose knot, just one knot. Then I line up all of the ends. Make sure they're all like nice. See? Then I took my needle and went through a stitch through all sides. See, there's my needle sticking out. Then I would just pull it through, undo my knot, then just take the two ends, make a knot, and then make a little bow. Because these little sets, I have decided that I am not making adult mittens anymore. I do not like making mittens. I only like doing, and then this is what it looks like. Everything's together. Nobody has to look for the pair of mittens. So I did that. So, like I was saying, I have decided that I am not making adult mittens anymore. I am going to give hats to the rest of my charities, like the homeless shelter, the cancer pavilion, to those places, shawls to the nursing home and to the 2 nursing homes, and then my chiropractor and my church. I will donate mittens and hats, matching sets to those. My next object is, okay, the story about this is bulky yarn. It is a 5. This hat was supposed to be for a kid, and that is the same. It's supposed to be for a kid, but it fits me. It just doesn't. See, there's my ears. It doesn't cover my ears. So I guess it can be for a kid because it doesn't cover an adult head, maybe. But, this was in the color Sunny Day. So I used the rest of it for a pom-pom, which the pom-pom turned into a weird one. You got light and dark blue over here, and then you got green and dark green over here. So that's that one. Then I have this one that is for a small child. I used the rest of it for a pom-pom. So I forget what this one is called. But this yarn right here is Loops and Threads Charisma. Or not Charisma. Kaleidoscope. That's what this one is. And I forget the colorway of that one. And then this one right here was supposed to be for another child. gonna mess my hair all up. Oh my word. But it's supposed to be for a child, but as you can see, if it's me, I'm an adult, so if it's me, I use the rest of it for a pom-pom. I am planning on making a pair of mittens that go with these. I might actually keep this one for myself because I do like the colors and it fits me really, really well. And it is like blistering cold here, so although I don't know, I like, my favorite color is blue, so maybe I might find a chunky one and make one for myself. But this one, which is Sunny Days, I'm planning on making a pair of mittens for it. Probably in a blue-green color. Do one blue, one green, or vice versa, I guess. This one I'm going to make a green and black pair of mittens. And then this one, teal and like a dark purple, I think would look nice for those. So those are the 3 hats that I finished. That is all my finished objects, so let's just roll right into whips. So, I forgot the book, but that's okay because this is on hold. So, my mom has requested another monkey, and I got a book at Michael's that had a monkey in it, and she insisted that I make her, and I told her, I said, this is the last amigurumi I am making for you. I need to start making things for other people. She didn't take too kindly to that, but it's okay. So, the monkey I just dropped one on the floor. So, I have the 2 arms done, and I had colored stitch markers, so I, color coded them. So I have a green stitch marker in each arm, so I know that those are the arms. I have a red one for both of the legs, and I have a blue one for the tail. Look how long this tail is. I still have to stuff the body parts, and it is made with Karen. I have an open skein of this, but it was too big to put in the bag, so I got my other skein out. This is Karen 1 pound in the Easter basket colorway. It's pink, purple, white, and gray. So I got that. That is one of my whips, but it is pushed onto the back burner because it is getting really close to Christmas, and I want to get some more shawls made for the nursing homes that I am donating to. You know what? Let me actually go get the book so I can show you what these things really look like. This video wasn't supposed to happen tonight, but since I'm busy tomorrow, it's going to happen. And I'm back for the second time. Hopefully that'll be all the running around I have to do. So, I got this book. So, this is the monkey my mom wants me to make. And this is the bear that I'm making. It's actually a panda bear. And these are all the animals that it has in it. A cat, a dog, a bunny, and a dinosaur. So, that's that. That was the monkey. I am making myself a panda bear. And I do not have very much of it done at all. So I have 2 ears. 2 little teeny tiny little ears. I know, long tail for sewing on, but I'd rather have too much than not enough. And I have the eye patches. That's all I have done. So that is also pushed to the back burner, because this time of year is when I focus on my donations a lot. And like I said, I still want to make a lot of things for the nursing home, which is a lot of shawls, which brings me into my next finished work in progress. Sorry. So I've been looking everywhere, Ravelry, YouTube, and I just cannot find shawls for one skein of mandala. And I've been looking everywhere. Like I said, I looked on Ravelry, I looked on YouTube, I've looked on the my Lion brand website, I've looked on Your Inspirations, I've looked everywhere. I went into a little bit of depth through Ravelry. I just typed in I think it was shawls with mandala or something like that, and finally found a couple of them. But when I looked at the pattern, turned out you had to use more than one skein. It was like 1.5 or something like that. It was like 739 yards, and I only have one cake of about 14 colors. So I just went to, sorry, I'm losing my stitch, which I have things to show you, but I'm gonna put one of these in and actually see how they work. So I'm not sure how this is gonna work because I've never used these ones. Okay, so my last whip is the good old, my favorite, well, not really my favorite, granny stripe or granny stitch shawl. And this much, I started it at like 6:45, I think. It was, it was like 6:30, 6:45, and I got this much done already. And this is the Mandala Serpent colorway. I have this much left of the cake. I wasn't really sure about the colors because of it being like all the light colors, and then it'll go out of the yellow, it'll get into the darker colors. But I think it's okay. So that is going to be a shawl eventually. I plan on working on this a lot tomorrow to get it finished. And I have a stitch marker in there that I got. Well, I got the charms, and then I had lobster clasps, and I have a problem saying my S's. Sorry for the crinkling. I know that might get on people's nerves. But that is my last work in progress, I guess. I've been working on that one a lot today, because like I said, I have like 14 or 15 of the solid skeins, or the mandala, and I'm just basically trying to use them up. And seems like shawls would be the best thing for me to use. So I also have a question about, so we all know, if you watch my previous videos, that I have tried knitting. I'm not very good at it, and I don't like it. I just don't like to knit. I tried it, I should have started with something simple like a washcloth or a scarf, but I skipped all that and went straight to hats. I have a whole basket or whole container over there of knitted hats started. Like, I got the ribbing done on all of them, but I am just not into knitting. Knitting takes me, those hats, as much as I have done on those hats, it'll probably take me like 2 years, a year or two just to get them finished. So my question for you is, where can I sell my knitting needles? I have bamboo ones. I have the ones that look like this, that are the wooden ones. I don't know if they're bamboo or not. I have a whole set of these, and this size is 4.5. Where can I sell them? I have circular needles. I have a whole case full of needles that you have seen on one of my previous videos, and I just can't do it. I can't do knitting. I don't know what it is, but I just can't grasp it. I can't get the hang of it. Sometimes I sit down and be like, you know what, I want to knit for a change. Get the stuff out, get a hat out, do one stitch, and I'm like, no, not what I want to do. So I'm gonna take the yarn off the needles, rip them apart, get my yarn back, and they're all gonna become hats, because I still have 2 charities that need hats, and I have 1 bag left. Now, when my grandmother and I went through all of my stuff, she was like, 5 hats, 5 mittens for each charity, and then that's it. I have 1 bag left full of stuff. Well, technically 2 bags full of stuff left. I went from 112 hats down to 35 hats, so we gave a lot more than I thought we would away. But anyway, so let's get into... I have another question, actually. So, a while ago, I got 3 of these and 3 of these. These are the Lion brand ice cream. This one is Tutti Frutti, and this one is with some of my a lot of my DNA in it. But this one is cotton candy. Now, I have 3 each of these, and my mom got me 2 cakes, 2 skeins of some other colors. I think I got pink, gray, blue, and maybe purple, or the yellow one. And whatever color Walmart had that I liked, I got for Christmas. And she got me 2 cakes. I'm eventually going to make shawls out of those for next year. My question is, would 3 of these, and there is 394 yards. It's a 3. It's a 3. Would 3 of these be too much for a shawl for a nursing home? Or do you think it would be okay? Or do you think I ought to mash these 2 together, like do half of it this one, half of it this one? What do you guys think? Or do you think I ought to use all 3 skeins for the shawl? Anyway, that's just another question. Please, if you have any suggestions about the knitting needle thing, please leave them in the comments below. I have a ton of knitting needles. I have a whole mess of circular needles, 16-inch circular needles that I got from Amazon. I have a whole mess, like I said, of the bamboo ones, the whole set. And I have a couple of the Knitters, no, not Knitters Pride. And I don't have them here to show you. They're the ones that I got at Michael's that are wooden. And you had to put the coil, the like rope, string, cord thing in hot and boiling water for a couple minutes and then stretch it. I got some of them. I think I got like 6 or 7 of them. Between 4 and 7, I think. So I have a whole mess of them too. But most of them are aluminum or some type of metal from Amazon. So, if you have any suggestions about where I can sell them, and suggestions about how much I should sell them for, please let me know. So, let's get into my acquisitions. So, I have a little, this is a Tic Tac container that I just found, but I have a whole mess of stitch markers. I went to Walmart and got some charms. So I had got these little hearts that are different colors. This one's actually like a, I also got this little flower one, which won't show up. I can't do this. There you go. It's a little flower. And then I got these ones. I got blue. Go figure, right? And then I got these pretty ones that just has like a colored gem on them. So I got a whole mess of them. Here's another heart. And then I got a whole mess of the colored ones. I got, like, they had like 16 of these, the colored gems. Plus, I got, all of these I need to do yet. Like, there's a dragonfly, like, here's a little dragonfly. I got another flower. Look, the little bee. Isn't the little bee cute? And then I got a butterfly. Sorry, I don't know how to do this. And then I got white ones that came with them. I got this color, blue. And then I got this color that came with them. And the rest of them are just different colors of the little hearts. I figured they'd be really cute for stitch markers. I haven't used any yet. The one that's on my shawl, I just put on the shawl during my video. So I'm not exactly sure if I'm gonna like these. I don't really have good luck with lobster class, but we'll see how that goes. So, continuing, you've already seen this book. I also got this Huggable Crochet, and these are just some. So, you have an elephant, an octopi, a cow, a parrot, a snail, a lion, a pig, and I think that's a raccoon. There's other ones in here. There's a snake, there's a squirrel, there's a sheep, there's a horse, and there's there's a penguin. There's all kinds of animals in here. There's even a dolphin. I'm thinking about making my mom the dolphin because she loves dolphins. Or the cow. There's even a giraffe. But I got that one. Apparently they're huge. Like, I don't even... So the hippo, and it doesn't even... The finished size is approximately 10 inches tall and 15... That's for the hippo. 10 inches tall and 15 inches long. So, it's pretty big. There's a kangaroo in here too. So, there's a koala, panda, kangaroo, parrot, elephant, hippo, giraffe, lion, dolphin, octopi, penguin, horse, pig, sheep, cow. The cow's name is Dottie, which is so cute. Snail, raccoon, squirrel, snake. Yeah, there's a lot in there. So, 2 more books to add to my list. And then I got this nice container. And this bag right here is for if I make twiddle muffs. This is the bag I use, and I'm also gonna put in this weird, crazy yarn that I got at Springy. You know, who would know? It's some weird yarn, like, I don't even know. It's called something Cha-Cha Party. Cha-Cha, I have no idea. But it's just weird. So I'm gonna put that and these buttons that I got at the Goodwill store in the bag. Because I make twiddle muffs like twiddle mats every now and again, but I only made like 5 of them, I think. 4 or 5. And I just keep all this stuff in this container because this container is my ribbon container. And I will show you some of the things that I got. So, I tie everything together. I tie everything really, really nicely. I don't just shove it in a bag and, you know, give it to people. Mittens, I tie them together. Hats, I tie them with wrap it around, tie them with a bow, and give it to them. So that's that. So I never seen. So I got silver curling ribbon and gold curling ribbon, because I use curling ribbon a lot. I also got blue, whatever's left of my white, and orange, really bright orange. And then, excuse me, I went to Walmart, and I seen that they had some really, really nice ribbon. So, I got some. Now, this one, this pretty maroon one, and this one I got at the Goodwill. So I got a pretty, like a minty green, I got like a really, really burgundy one, and a light pink. The rest of these I got, and there's some from Walmart. I got bright orange, green. I don't even think these have colors on them. No, they don't. I got a hot pink. I got a really, really pretty dark purple. I got a yellow. I got a minty green. I got a red. I got another different shade of hot pink. I got white. I got this pretty ribbon that has sparkles on the insides of it. It's purple. I got this blue, like light blue color with sparkles on the end of it. I did not mean to get this glittery yarn, but apparently it just hopped in my cart. I got this really pretty blue. I got navy blue. And I got this really, really vibrant green. Now, there is 10 yards on most of these. There's 10 yards, 6 yards. So, I got a lot of ribbon. I won't have to get any more ribbon unless they get like some pretty colors or something. But I got all of that. And I actually think that's it. I'm gonna cut this off here. 34 minutes is kind of a long time. And I have to get this uploaded because I'm not going to be home tomorrow. Thursday, which tomorrow is Wednesday. I should have told you the day. It is the 12th of December 2017. It is 10:44 p.m. here. And tomorrow I am going to a flea market with my grandparents and my mom. Hopefully my pet feels good. He's been really under the weather lately, so hopefully he feels like going tomorrow, because we have to get our Christmas ham so that we can cook for Christmas. There goes my phone. So like I said, I'm gonna let you go here. I'm gonna wrap this up and I will get this uploaded. And please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will hopefully talk to you guys next week. Or maybe this weekend, depending on how much I get done. So, bye!